Life in Ofinato was going on smoothly until 2:46 p.m., the disaster struck. A massive earthquake of magnitude 9.0 jolted the city. This was followed by a massive tsunami.
야, 그거면 야바요.
What a devastation it caused! In Tohoku region, nearly 20,000 lives lost or uncounted. The disaster generated millions of tons of debris. In the city of Ishinomaki, the debris generated on March 11th was more than 106 years of cumulative day-to-day debris.
After any disaster, a big challenge is to assess the quantity of debris and to estimate volumes. So there are different methodologies. UNEP is working on on developing a methodology that could be used after different type of disaster.
The concerned authorities and citizens took up the challenge of dealing with such huge quantities of debris. They have so far done a commendable job. This is the story of the Herculean effort in Japan after the Great Eastern Earthquake in March 2011. In order to learn from the Japanese experience and also to share the experience of disaster waste management from other countries, United Nations Environment Program, with funding and organizational support from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Government of Japan, organized an international expert mission during February 27th to March 6, 2012. The mission comprised of 6 international experts, 1 Japanese expert, and was headed by Dr. Melody Tumarakuri of UNEP. The entire project was managed by UNEP's International Environmental Technology Center, located in Osaka, Japan.
And what we are doing here is to assemble an international mission of experts who have come here to look at how the government of Japan is handling that so that the lessons could be learned for use in other countries.
As a first priority, the access areas, road, etc. were cleared and debris was accumulated in several primary storage areas.
Looks like they've done a lot of work taking debris out of the field and bringing it to these management areas where it is sorted into different categories. From there, it's sent to recycling or disposal. We've seen that here as well as in Sendai. And one of the things that they're doing here that is impressive is they're also hiring locals to do this. And those type of activities is what we did in Katrina as well as Rita, which were the 2005 hurricanes that hit the Gulf Coast of America. Those are 2 big steps.
This has not only improved the accessibility, but also reduced the risks of secondary problems, such as breeding of vectors and spreading of diseases. Next comes the task of further aggregating the debris into fewer and more long-term areas for segregation and primary processing. To effectively manage such large quantity of debris, it is important to segregate it into different components.
The team of international experts have been so far very impressed by the scale of what we have seen and the speed of the operations and the level of efficiency, how the waste is being segregated and sorted, and that the opportunities for waste recycling are being optimized.
Such segregation also enables recycling of debris and recovery of valuable material and energy. The authorities have put up excellent segregation facilities and are busy segregating the debris into several categories such as wood, metals, electrical items, tatami mats, fishing nets, vehicles, plastic, etc. The disaster waste can also contain some hazardous components such as chemicals from industries, asbestos from buildings, etc. It is important to segregate such hazardous materials and safely store them separately.
And we find that the requirements for the long-term safety of the people who are doing the cleanup has been well met, so that they are not in danger of being knocked over. And the plants are all well managed, well organized, all of the walkways are clear.
Some segregated materials is already being recycled. Tree trunks will be sent to paper industry for making paper. Segregated and shredded wood is being sent to cement company to be used as fuel.
This is a cement kiln, which is the main equipment in the cement industry. And here in this company, they are using 500 tons of burnable debris which came from tsunami and using it as a fuel in this cement kiln, thereby conserving resources and also contributing to the local economy.
Building demolition waste and rubble is being recycled as a building material for landfilling and road making.
Landfilling here in Japan is a term that is used for various purposes. One of the purposes being land reclamation. Other options are lifting up the land surface.
For vehicles, taking the consent of owners is in progress before sending them to recycling plants. Even after recycling as much as possible, there will still be residual non-recyclable waste. This needs to be disposed of safely. Local authorities have already set up several incinerators to process such waste. In some cases, due to lack of capacity of local municipalities, the residual waste is being supported by prefecture. Some other prefectures, local governments have also offered to accept the residual waste. Tokyo Metropolitan Government has agreed to take waste from Tohoku region and process it in their facilities.
埋め立て地が非常に少ない中、あるいは新たに建設するのが難しい。なおかつ焼却炉もですね、十分にあるような状況でないところでありましたので、そのためにはきちんと分別をして、それによってリサイクルの方の道を新たに開いていくと、さらには環境に配慮した適正な処理がきちんとした分別によってなされると、長期スパンで見ると結果的には、迅速な処理につながるというような例を示した自治体も数多くあるかなというふうに感じております。
There were concerns about radioactive contamination of the tsunami debris. Local authorities are doing regular monitoring of the tsunami waste for any possible contamination. Although some excellent work has already been done, but much more remains to be done. The IEM has been of great value in terms of exchanging experiences with international experts. There is also a lot to be learned from the Japanese experience and disseminated to other countries so that they are better prepared to handle disaster waste. UNEP and Government of Japan will continue to work together and disseminate this experience. Already there is a plan to disseminate it at Rio 20 meeting in June 2012. Bon Radio Japan as you continue your recovery and reconstruction efforts.